Hey presto, nice and tidy. There we go, all swept, all clean. So my plan is these tanks here, that one's got my Nile monitor in, which is up there. So these tanks here, they're all going. I'm going to rip them all out. Loaf's tank here is going to be ripped out as well, and I'm going to go from the wall back there to about here. That works out just about 5 foot from the wall to my foot here, so it's going to be 5 foot deep, and we're going to go floor to ceiling, which is, I'm 5'8", so it's about 8 foot high, and then all the way across, which is I think 15 foot. That whole enclosure there is going to be a big, one massive enclosure. Basically you'll see it from the back of that tank at the back, from the very back of it to here, all the way down, straight line. This whole wall is going to be an enclosure for my Nile. She's going to have that, my change of plan. So she's going to have this in here, and then out here I've got this enclosure that I've built. It's all insulated. It's all properly insulated. It's going to have 2 D3 bulbs. Oh, you can't see. Hang on. So as you can see, I'm taking every precaution. I've put gasket all the way around, so there's no wind can get in and ruin it and, you know, make it really cold. So yeah, in here, up there, he's gonna have 2 basking bulbs coming down to here. His basking platform, which is going to be slate. Obviously loads of floor space. This is again 15 foot long, and it's 4 foot deep, 4 foot front to back, and it's about 5 foot high at the highest end, but it's sloped slightly because it's got a roof which I want the water to drip off. So yeah, this is all insulated. So he's going to have a heat bulb right in the middle, a ceramic 150 watt right in the middle. At the water end, he's going to have another D3 just above. There's going to be another basking spot just outside of his water bowl, just where the tip of that log is there. There's a basking spot there. He's going to have climbing here from this platform, climbing up, and if you can climb around. And then he's got all that floor space, but I'm going to end the floor just where the water tank stops there, so he doesn't get in there and ruin all the plumbing and everything. So I'll box that right off. So he's probably got about 9 foot worth of floor space, and this is going to be for Loaf. Loaf is going to come out here, my Bosch monitor, my Savannah monitor. So yeah, he's going to come out here, and then so this is all in process. I've got all the light in now. I just need to do the wiring on the inside, pretty up the walls, make the walls look a bit nicer, decor it out, get the pump working, which I've got the pump down there. It's all working. I just need to plumb it in. Yeah, so he's got that. So that's Loaf. And then in here, my bearded dragons, Barlow down there, and Deirdre, they are up for sale. She's a proven breeder. Barlow and Deirdre have been going at it. She's got a few marks on the back of her neck where he's been chewing on her, trying to get his leg over, dirty boy. So yeah, these bearded dragons are going to be up for sale, along with this vivarium. This viv here I'll be selling with Barlow, or Deirdre. Yeah, hit me up in the messages if you're interested. This tank, unfortunately, I can't sell because it's built into the wall. So I'm going to rip all this out. My incubator is going to be moved, along with my freezer. It's going to be moved all the way up to this end. So I have the incubator and freezer there, and then that leaves probably about from the wall to, let's say, here, the end of the freezer here. That leaves about, that makes it probably about 8 foot, maybe 9 foot. And then again, I'm going to come out to here. I need an alleyway to walk down and be able to open the tank doors. And this wall is either going to be for a pair of mangrove monitors or a pair of Argus monitors. I'm tipping more towards mangrove because I prefer the tropical style. Yeah. So, but we'll see what comes up first, and eventually I'd like to obviously I'd like to breed some monitors, but I'm not going to breed the Nile. The Nile's just a pet. She's well, he or she is just my pet, and it's going to have a massive house. Same with Loaf. Loaf is just going to be a pet as well. So my garden's going to be, you know, you come out and you've got a lovely, beautiful Savannah monitor enclosure here, which he can move around in. He's going to have loads of fun in there. Yeah, that's all the rubbish from my my reptile house. So, and then obviously you come into the reptile room, and you got a nice big wall for the Nile monitor, massive. And then this wall will be for the mangroves or Argus. It's probably going to be mangroves, to be fair. Mangroves in there, and that's it. That's all I'm going to have. I've got a few chameleon babies left. Hit me up if anyone's interested. But yeah, that's my plan. So yeah, there we go. I hope I can get it done rapid sharp and keep you guys all up to date on my progress. When I start doing the building there, I'll probably time lapse it. I'll do a time lapse build of me doing all the inside and stuff, so you get to see how I do it. I was going to do a proper background like these and that, but the thing is, monitors, their claws are so strong, so sharp. They just rip them apart. I'd end up putting about 30 or 40 coats on the, you know, on the polystyrene to make it strong enough. It just wouldn't be worth my time. So rather than, I'll keep it low maintenance in there, you know. So, but yeah, there we go. Cheers, dudes.